again, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with the Mystery Lace Knit Along. Yes, we're still going, and in spite of what my counter says, we are on row 102. It only goes up so high, so we do what we can. And also, as a public service announcement, yes, cutting bagels can lead to injuries. So don't mind the bandage, you know. Um, I'm okay, just things happen. Yes. All right. So let's start right along. Now, I'm thinking that we will continue on with our sort of growing army of diagonal lines here. I don't know. I'm kind of having fun with that. So let's knit the first stitch. And create a new eyelet right off the bat. So going to pull out some more yarn here real quick. Sorry, should have done that sooner. All right, and going to yarn over and slip, knit, and pass. And then we're going to have to do a bunch more of these all the way until this last one here. So let's follow suit, shall we? Yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. Yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. Yarn over, slip, knit, pass. Now I'm pretty sure that actually, I don't think it had quite the effect that we were going for. I think we went straight up. But you know what? That is okay. We will work with that. Let me see here. Yeah, we can work with this. All right, so then let's knit these two together and yarn over, and then knit the next two together and yarn over. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go with that. So knit these two together and yarn over, and then knit the next two together. And yarn over. Okay. Next up. All right, so let's knit the next one, knit these two together and yarn over. So this one's going to continue on to the right, most definitely. That much I do know. So let's knit this next one. And then knit two together. And yarn over. Okay, who's next? Okay, we could have this one branching out if we so choose. So let's knit two. Knit two together. yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. There we go. Okay, now what do we got over here? So we've got this one going apparently to the left. Let's have that one continue on. So it's knit 2. And yarn over, slip, knit, and pass, and then knit the last 3 stitches. Alrighty. So that's the end of 102. For row 103, knit your way back across, and I'll meet back up with you. Row 104. All right, so in the last row, what we did, actually, it did happen as I thought, where essentially, yes, we created vertical eyelets. That is okay, though, because right now what we can do is we can continue on going towards the left. So what I should do in this case is to knit the first 2 stitches and then start in on the eyelets. It's not a mistake, it's a technique. All right, so going to knit the first 2 stitches. There we go. And then yarn over and slip, knit, and pass. Okay. Yarn over, slip, knit, and pass, or as Bob Ross would say, a happy little accident. Yarn over, slip, knit, and pass, and then one more, yarn over. See, and over here we had those 2 eyelets going vertically, so we're gonna deal with these guys too. So because this one is about to terminate, so let's see. I did my yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. Okay. So now what we can do is what to do. Because if I do a yarn over, slip, knit, pass, this one is just going to keep on keeping on. Let's have our next eyelet right here, quite frankly. Or, there is an or, what we could do is knit these 2 together and yarn over. So then it would stay right there. Okay, so let's do that. Let's terminate this one and have this one going to the right. So let's do that instead. See, I'm trying to use my know-how here. So let's knit these 2 together. And then yarn over. All right. So that deals with this eyelet. Then let's have this one continue on to the right. So knit the next one, then knit 2 together. So knit that one. Knit 2 together. And yarn over. Okay, who do we have next? All right, we have this burgeoning, branching dealy gem right there. So let's knit these two together. Sorry, knit these two separately, then knit these two together and do a yarn over right here. So knit the next two separately. So we've got 1 and 2. And then knit 2 together. Yarn over. And then, you know what? I want another one right in the middle there. So knit 1. Yarn over. Slip knit pass. Slip. Knit. And pass. Okay, and then we need another one for this continuing set of eyelets. So yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. There we go. All right, anybody else? Yes, we have this one right here. So going to knit 2, yarn over, slip knit pass, and knit the rest. So knit 2, yarn over, slip, knit, pass, and knit the last 2 stitches. Okie dokie. All right, so that is the end of row 104. For row 105, knit your way back across, and I'll meet back up with you for row 106. Row 106. All right, so we're scooting right along. Now, I'm thinking that no army of diagonals should ever be too powerful. So that being said, I think we're going to have them starting to retreat because the forces on the other side are advancing. So that being said, let's start having some of these guys going to the right. So let's knit the first 2 together. It's all about balance and give and take. It's not so much of an army and battle and so forth. I'm just being dramatic, but a balance of the forces of direction, really. We've got flow going on here, and I don't mean an insurance commercial here. All right, so knit the first 2 together, and yarn over so that this one is then going to travel to the right. Okay. And then knit the next 2 together. and yarn over, knit the next 2 together, and yarn over, and then knit these 2 together and yarn over. Oh, it's starting to pour outside. Well, at least it's not snow. All right, so just knitting these 2 together. And yarning over. All right, so the little army there, they're retreating because we have a whole bunch of eyelets on this side. They want some power too. They want some sway. So let's knit the next one, then knit these 2 together and yarn over. So knit 1, then knit 2 together and yarn over. All right, so let me see. And we will do likewise. We will knit this one, this next one, and then knit these 2 together and yarn over. Knit 1, knit 2 together and yarn over. All right, now we have this beautiful bunch right over here. I think I would like to continue building them out. So let's knit the next 2 stitches, these 2 here, and then knit these 2 together and yarn over right here. So knit the next 2. Knit 2 together. Excuse me. And yarn over after knitting those 2 together. Okay, now I want my next eyelet right here. So let's see. Yes, okay, so knit 1. Then yarn over. Slip. Knit. And pass. All right. Yarn over. Slip. Knit. And pass. And then one more. Yarn over. Slip. Knit. And pass. Okay, great. And then we want this one, as per usual, to continue on to the left. So knit the next 2. Yarn over. Slip knit pass. and then knit the last stitch to finish up the row. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's really coming down outside. All right, so that is the end of row 106. For row 107, knit your way back across, and I'll meet back up with you for the next one. Row 108. Okie dokie. So we're going to start off by knitting the first one, then knitting the next two together and yarning over and following suit with the remaining ones because we can't deal with this first one. So we're just going to deal with the remaining three of the bunch. So, as if that first one is essentially terminated at this point. So knit that first stitch, then knit the next two together. There we are. And yarn over. Knit the next two stitches together. And yarn over. And then knit the next two stitches together and yarn over. All right, the army has just lost one of its men. It had a casualty. All right, so continuing on, let's knit the next stitch, then knit these two together and yarn over. I think we shall do that. Or we could take a different tack altogether, which is sometimes more fun because it's more organic. Let's have this one branch out and then, yes, ooh, okay, here we go. So knit the next stitch. I know, ooh, I'm excited. Beware. All right, knit this next stitch. Okay, then knit the next two together. It's like I'm breaking up the pattern. All right, so knitting these two together. Then yarn over. Knit one. Yarn over. And slip knit pass. Okay. We've got variables. Okay, so now this one, though, this bunch we have going on here, I'm kind of liking how it is progressing. However, whoa. I'm sorry, the rain all of a sudden just, picked up rather violently. Actually, I'm kind of thinking maybe omit this last one and this last one and just do 3 in the center where those joining points are. So yeah, let's knit across till we reach this one here. So knit the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then yes, I want an eyelet here, here, and here. So yes, the diamond won't continue to grow outwards. I was thinking maybe it could grow upwards instead. We'll see what happens. So yarn over, slip, knit, pass, and then yarn over, slip, knit, pass, and yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. Okay. So over here, we can have this little guy continue on to the end, or we could have this one branching out even. We could. So that being said, yes, let's knit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's knit one. Why not? Knit one, knit two together. Yarn over, knit one, yarn over, and then slip, knit, and whoop, pass. Okay, very good. All right, so that is the end of row 108. For row 109, knit your way back across, and I'll meet back up with you. Row 110. Okay, so let's have these little guys continuing their retreat to the right. So let's knit the first 2 stitches together. So the 3 will become 2, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. All right, so let's knit these 2 together. Like so. And yarn over. And then knit the next 2 together. And yarn over. Yeah, it's just a matter of shifting them. It wasn't actually decreasing them because we still have 3 yarn overs. So yes, I did the yarn over. So knit these 2 together. And yarn over. There we go. Okay, so now if I'm remembering correctly, yes, we have a branch right over there. So let's work our way over there. So let's knit this one, knit these 2 together, and yarn over to compensate and work with this eyelet first. So knit this one stitch, then knit 2 together, and yarn over. And then, let's see. Yeah, let's knit 3, then yarn over and slip knit pass over here. So 1, 2, 3, yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. Okay, now over here, there is a plethora of things that we can do. What I'm thinking is, let's knit these next 2 stitches first. And then I'm thinking actually have this one going off to the right, the last one going off to the left. So knit these 2 together. Or, hang on, sorry. Decisions, right? Let's see. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Right, so, I mean, ultimately, you guys can do whatever it is that you want to do, but if you want to follow along, hey, you're welcome to join the ride. So I'm knitting these 2 together, and then yarning over, and then I think I'm going to have the middle one going straight up, I believe. So, going to knit the next 2 stitches. Then yarn over and slip, knit, and pass. Knit the next stitch. Yarn over. Slip. Knit. And pass. Okay. Now, over here, what do we want to do? It's a good question. We could quite simply just have an eyelet up here so things don't get too crowded over on this side. So let's knit the next 2 stitches. Or should I do it a different way? Actually, here's an idea. Let's knit 1 stitch, then knit these 2 together and do a yarn over right here. How about that? Right, so knit 1. Then knit 2 together. And yarn over, and then knit the last 2 stitches. Voila! Okay, so that is the end of row 110. For row 111, knit your way back across, and I'll meet back up with you. All right, my dears, so that concludes today's part of the Mystery Lace Knit Along. And as always, I am having a blast doing this. It's always an adventure, and I love going on that adventure with you guys. So listen, if you want me to still, keep doing this series, please let me know. I always want your feedback regardless. Ironically, there are a number of comments that have told me that you aren't knitters, you aren't knitting, but you like following along anyway. Hey, I think that's great. I'm not a painter, really, by any means, yet I love watching Bob Ross, just, to name one of a few. So I can understand, but thank you. So listen, please show your support with a little thumbs up button. I always appreciate your appreciation and your support. Also, until next time, I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, and above all, stay stitching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.